Greetings, Elder Blacklight. Now, when a white man thinks on both sides of the fence, one like Biden, when Biden told their brother that if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Then you hear Trump. He can't understand why Black Lives Matter came about, though he say. See, all this is a stage, it's being staged. This is part of technology, see. But we're going to let you hear Trump and how he's acting on bringing about martial law. I told you it was going to happen like this. Let's check it out.
President Trump's rapid deployment units. Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler made the demand in letters addressed to leading members of Congress, Attorney General William Barr and Homeland Security's acting Secretary Chad Wolf. He was joined by Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, Kansas City Mayor Quentin Lucas, and Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin. President Trump's expected to send federal agents to Chicago as early as this week to confront protesters. This is Trump speaking Monday.
We're not going to let New York and Chicago and Philadelphia and Detroit and Baltimore and all of these, Oakland is a mess. We're not going to let this happen in our country. All run by liberal Democrats.
And this is Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot responding to Trump in an interview on Joy Reid's new show on MSNBC.
We still have a constitution, we still have laws on the book, and I'm going to use those to deploy against them. We're not going to have tyranny in the city of Chicago. It's just not going to happen.
It's just not going to happen, she says. For more, we're joined by two guests in cities where federal troops could be sent after they've already been deployed in Portland. In Chicago, G2 Brown is with us, National Director of the Journey for Justice Alliance and a Racial Equity Fellow with the Atlantic Institute. And in Seattle, Washington, Jesse Hagopian, high school teacher, ethnic studies, co-editor of Teaching for Black Lives, and editor of Rethinking Schools magazine, serving on the...
You see? Now, they were protesting here trying to get rid of Chief Craig, but the neighborhoods, you know, the real brothers, the real grassroots brothers in the neighborhood don't recognize Black Lives Matter coming into their neighborhood, even though you might have some that live in the neighborhood is down with Black Lives Matter, but they are few. All this is staged. All these are paid protesters or agitators. And in Detroit, they did a remarkable job. Chief Craig did a remarkable job on handling what could have got out of control. It didn't happen that way, but yet still, Trump got a bone to pick with Detroit because Detroit don't like Trump. With the real brothers, the real revolutionary brothers, we don't dig the whole scene. We don't dig Biden. We don't dig Trump. But hell no. You know, how you gonna expect someone to dig a country that never done anything but destroy him, try to destroy him? Everything we tried, you denied, Trump. You know, see, Trump and all these guys, you know, that kind of got that mafia type persona about them. You forgot about brothers that don't fear and don't be intimidated and don't compromise. You don't see them. You don't see brothers like that much on the screen because they don't want the rest of the black people to get any ideas and get too much confidence in themselves, because you know it's brothers in Detroit that don't go in for all that protesting and you know, and they don't fear nothing, you know. But the thing is, we're not united. These brothers are not united with each other because we don't believe in each other, you know. See, it's been a whole lot of brothers undercover for the government, you know. They could be a member of your family, you know. Just like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had a Wolf Dean Muhammad, agent for the government. There's a lot of brothers that talk black power and sound good talking it, but they're being paid to lead the masses away from the necessary actions that should be taken to bring about their freedom and independence. So they kind of like pacify you, you know. And a lot of brothers talk big, but they're working for the government, you know. A lot of these entertainers, some of them, you know, mess up, but they can only go so far. That's why Cosby in jail. If Cosby would have been cool, you know, stop, you know, telling the black people about what's the real deal, he'd probably be out now. But these entertainers, sports figures, they can only go so far. You gotta listen to a brother that's not attached to none of the entertainment industry, not attached to the business segment, you know. These brothers like myself, we kind of operate independent anyway, you know, because you got a whole lot of brothers in the Nation of Islam that still work for Chrysler, still work for Ford, still work for, you know, they getting paid. They never did stretch out and go independent, you know, because some kind of way, you know, brothers don't want to be in unity with each other because that dollar bill got them froze in their clothes. So I told you martial law coming, and that's what Black Lives Matter, that was their purpose, to start trouble so there'd be an excuse to send the troops in on you, and then to put you under martial law in your city, even though your city might not need it. So when brothers kill brothers, that's another excuse for them to bring in. When the gangs be killing up gangs, and when brothers be sniping brothers, each other, you know, killing babies, you know, our women, you know, they in grief because their loved ones is, you know, and they feel like can't nobody handle them little brothers in the neighborhood. But like I said, at one time here in Detroit, we used to march around dope houses, get rid of dope guys, you know. But it ain't the same no more. I mean, it used to be the Moors, the Panthers, the Nation of Islam. You know, this was back in the 90s, you know. Malice Green, when Malice Green got murdered by 2 Detroit police. So, you know, things done changed since then, you know. Brothers get power hungry, ego tripping. They want that money instead of independence that we should have. if we wanted to, we could change things overnight. It wouldn't be no contest, really. We could paralyze the whole country. The brothers, you know, they done got, some of them done got paid off by Uncle Sam. You know, some of them are deep in Uncle Sam's pockets. But when you slow, you blow. Y'all thinking too slow. This is Black Light saying, you better wake up. A thought travels at 24 billion miles per second. But some kind of way it's being blocked